Welcome to the OTOP series, and it stands for One Target, One Purpose. On every Monday morning, 9 a.m. Singapore time or Hong Kong time, we're going to share with you one very potential counter that could come from all over the world, any exchanges around the world. Alright, it could be a stock market, it could be FX, or it could be ETF, it could be a futures product, it could be anything. So stay tuned with us. Monday morning, 9 a.m. Log on to us, subscribe, and I shall be back. Hi everyone out there, and welcome back to the OTOP 64. Alright, 64, and this is for the week 25th October year 2021. Alright, very excitingly, on last Friday we have seen US Dow Jones settling at a new record high. Alright, and Dow Jones closed at a price of 35,677 points, as you can see here, and S&P 500 also closed at record high on last Thursday, and Friday was just marginally lower. Alright, and that's the settlement price at 4,544 points. And very exciting, alright, on this coming week, what are we going to share with you guys? But of course, if you think that US and US market, Dow Jones and S&P are both creating new high, probably we are going to talk about US market counters and going into the high heavily weighted component stocks. Well, that's true if you are interested in going into that direction to look for a good US stocks for this coming week for OTOP 64. However, today we want to pull you back from US and come to the Hong Kong market, and want to show you one potential stock that you may have an interest to hold for a mid to long term. Alright, before we even go on to that, okay, let's take a look at besides the US, gold prices closed very near to $1,800 per ounce on last Friday, and that's at 1793. And US WTI crude prices also pretty high, moving up to 7-month high at near to $84 per barrel. And the reason why we are seeing US indexes moving higher, especially in this October month, together with commodity prices like spot gold and crude oil prices, is basically due to one reason. Okay, and that one reason, if all of you guys have been following us for the last few weeks or months, we've been talking about US financial stimulus and new rounds of money printing. And when dollar tanks down, this is exactly what we're going to see and expecting on higher prices in the stock index and commodity prices. Alright, so let's get on to this week. Okay, before we talk about this week, let's talk about last week. We were talking about Coinbase. Alright, Coinbase, if you could remember, at OTOP 63. Alright, well, I believe for all of you, for last 5 days, if you have followed us on Coinbase, you would have made a very good profit from the entry points of about $270 up to about $315 and back down to $300 settlement on last Friday. Alright, if you have been sitting on this Coinbase, continue to hold on it, because we feel that there's a lot more potential to climb higher, especially in coming November, okay, for the whole November month. Okay, although we are moving on to the final week of October, because November month we're going to see crypto prices going higher, and there could be a very freaky bullish trend, and that is why Coinbase is something that you can hold on to it, and perhaps it's going to pay you some very unexpected profit. Alright, for this coming week, 25th October year 2021, OTOP 64, we are going to talk no more on US stocks, but something on Hong Kong stocks. And what is that? I want you guys to take a look at Hong Kong stocks, and the stock code is 0285, and this is it, and that's the BYD Electronic International. Alright, nothing spectacular about this stock counter. Alright, we all know that BYD is one of the major EV maker in China, which is located in Shenzhen on the southern part of China. But besides BYD listing itself on the company, they have another subsidiary called BYD Electronics, and this is a stock code 0285, and that's what you're looking at. And BYD Electronics basically do a lot of research and manufacture and supply a lot of lithium and dry batteries to EVs on very high and advanced technology. And in the long run, when EVs are getting more popular and bigger, especially starting from China market, I think 0285 is going to pay you well. And if you look at the chart here, all right, this is a day chart. What happened on last year? The market actually climbed up last year somewhere around here. If you could see 2020, all right, the low was about $11.40 Hong Kong dollars and went all the way up to 64. That's about 6 times appreciation within 1 year, 600% growth. Okay, but very interesting. If you look further this year, all right, there has been a correction even after the, especially and even after the dividend payment in June. And what I want you to look at this very logically is from the top side. Well, let's take it at 62 US dollars. Now what you are bargaining in the market is below a 50% price. All right, 62 is divided by 2, that will be $31, and now market is trading at 27, okay, which is a very good bargain. Half the price of what other people paid in the first quarter of this year. Okay, and of course, if you look at this chart itself, at this bottom about 24, there is a double bottom, a very strong support here. All right, so there's nothing wrong with this company, and debt ratio is low, and everything is good. Sales revenue is good. That's why they are paying. If you look at here, they are paying revenue every year between June to July, last year and this year. All right, and of course, what I'm looking here is the market might be bottoming up very soon. Okay, as you can see, the signs of going flatten. Okay, and this is a revenue stock. All right, it's a revenue stock, and the crossing of EMA 4 and 20 could be confluencing, moving up soon. All right, momentum is also pretty good. And of course, if you look at the 4-hour chart, I think the momentum has crossed out last week, and this is a good try, a very good attempt. All right, even if you want it for short term, with very high potential of market going back about $36 in Hong Kong dollars, or for short term to mid term, I think there is a very good chance of recovering. All right, even beyond 36, or until end of this year, we could be seeing $46 or $50 towards January in just 1 quarter. So of course, this is, well, a forecast with disclaimer, but we truly feel that this is a good bargain and a good buy for the time being. So that's BYD Electronic International, stock code 0285, listed in Hong Kong. Take a look at this. All right, if you like this, well, do something by putting it into your portfolio. After watching this, OTOP 64 for the week 25th October year 2021. All right, share this video out and don't forget to like us. Okay, continue to watch us and follow us on every Monday morning, 9 a.m. Hong Kong time and DW World Equity time. We shall be back here next Monday. See you then.